Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to be back. I think we're going to have a really good week on VeVe, especially with the comics that are dropping. Tomorrow, April 18th, we're going to be getting Amazing Spider-Man number 121. And on Thursday, April 20th, we're going to be getting Amazing Spider-Man 122. Let's go over what these are. Both of these comics make up a two-part story arc about Gwen Stacy's death. If you can believe it, this is the 50-year anniversary of this two-story arc, and it changed the way we looked at Spider-Man. As we know, tragedy plays a huge part in who Spider-Man is. We first had the death of his uncle, and now we're getting the death of Gwen Stacy, his girlfriend. Let's first go over the Amazing Spider-Man 121 and what the drop is going to entail. This comic is going to have the normal 5 variant covers, but it's only going to have 5,000 editions, and it's going to cost $6.99. The first public mint is going to be number 158. Keep in mind that the Secret Rare only has 125 editions. As always, the big question is, should we collect it or reject it? In my opinion, this is definitely a collect it. First, this is a great story, and it's very important to Marvel, the MCU, and Spider-Man. So that's a great reason right there. Second, there's only 5,000 of these. That is not a lot in today's market. And third, it's only $6.99, which means you should definitely be going for it at that price. Of course, I can't guarantee that the common and the uncommon are going to be above retail. The rare, the ultra rare, and the secret rare should do really well. Remember, I'm not a professional, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Now let's move on to Amazing Spider-Man number 122, the second part of this arc. In this issue, the death of Norman Osborn, Green Goblin's last stand, Spider-Man seeks vengeance for the death of Gwen Stacy. On this drop, we too are going to be getting the normal 5 variant covers. This is also going to have the low 5,000 editions, and it's going to cost $6.99. The first mint available is going to be number 158. Remember also that the Secret Rare is going to only have 125 editions available. So again, as we all know, is this a collected or a rejected? Again, I must say this is a definite collected. Even though the real world value is less than number 121, it's still a great story. It's the end of the two-story arc, and it is also important to Marvel, the MCU, and Spider-Man. With only 5,000 editions and at $6.99, I believe this is a no-brainer. As I said with Amazing Spider-Man 121, I'm not sure if the common or the uncommon are going to go above retail. Probably the common will, the uncommon may not. I think the rare, the ultra rare, and the secret are definitely going to do well. So if you can get it, pat yourself on the back because you're going to be happy that you got one. As always, take a look in the description. I'm going to put the minty fresh numbers for both of these. Of course, they're going to be the same. Just a warning for the new people on VeVe, people who want to get into flipping, people who want to try to make gems so they can up their collection. This market, again, has been very bearish, so you need to be careful. If you're new to flipping, it's probably safest to buy things at the floor price and not look for those things that are a little bit more to try to flip at a bigger price. If you get them at floor, it won't be a big deal if you lose out or if you make a mistake on purchasing the wrong mint. If the price you post something at isn't selling, lower the price quickly. Now, this doesn't include super special mints like the year the comic came out or 2023. Those you might hold on to, set a price, and just let them sit, and maybe somebody will contact you if they really want it. Of course, that's not a guarantee, and you may be left holding the bag. But then again, if you got those at floor price, you got a really nice mint in your collection. If you made it this long, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. Also, if you can subscribe, it really helps me. I'm not monetized, but I'm trying to grow the channel, and it motivates me to make more and more videos. But I really appreciate everyone coming by and listening, and I will see you next time.